with the coming of spring and maybe more walking in your lifestyle, I thought it would be nice to do 2 minutes to stretch before or after a walk. Here we go. Let's take our feet wider than hip width apart, depending on your flexibility. This one might be a toughie for you, but if we can, let's bend one knee at a time. Coming into a side lunge, and some of us might like to go much lower, take the fingers down to the floor, especially if you've already gotten back from your walk and you are feeling warmed up and limber. Let's take it the other way. We'll come back through center. Let's take our feet in a split stance. So I'll go sideways to show us, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. And in yoga, we generally come down towards the front leg, the bent knee in the front or straight, doesn't matter. And in the fitness world, I actually prefer it this way. We tend to lean back and lift the toes to get a hamstring stretch. Both are fine, but this one gives us the ability to limber up our ankles as well. All right, let's switch sides. We'll bring it back to standing. Switch it up. We could be here in our more typical pyramid. If we like this fitness style one, we can. If we want to point and flex, we can. This one might be a real challenge to your balance, depending. And that's just information to work with. All right, let's come back to standing, and we'll switch our feet one more time. And this one will be a stretch for the front of the hip. So we might like to push the back hip forward or kind of shift the hips around. And then option here, since when we're walking, we tend to move forward, we can actually lift up and then open the elbows back instead. And some of us might like to reach behind or interlace. So we have a couple of different options. And you could stop your walk or keep walking and reach behind at any point of your walk to lengthen out here, right? Let's switch feet. I'll show us those options again. So we might want to adjust the hips a little bit to get a stretch. And our elbows can reach wide and out to the side, or we can reach palm to palm in behind. One isn't any better than another. In fact, it's good to get the variety of the different options. And we'll come back through to standing. Let's do one more here. We're gonna give ourselves a big hug and turn and twist in one direction. And then once we're there, we might like to open our arms out to a T. We'll come back through center. Let's twist in the other direction, and the hug kind of helps us set our landmark of our torso twisting, not the arms. But then once we get there with our torso twisted, yeah, we can reach the arms, no problem there. We'll come back through. Oh, whatever feels good at this point to limber up. You're ready to go. Have a good walk.